you really hate Sean Combs.
Why would they be thinking that?
Because of the things that you post on Instagram, because of the...
Look at this. And let's stop for a second and do say that I hated him enough to hire his kids. And we've never done anything to each other. So it's just competitive energy and things that you say about other artists while you're in hip-hop culture.
I go on my Twitter and I see people saying, you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old, because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house, my mom and my dad told me, we're getting a divorce, you still have to go do this. I had to go show off all the stuff my whole life that was going to be taken away from me.
The FBI is finally looking into the alleged murder of Aaron Carter. The details of Aaron Carter's murder have creepy similarities with the death of Diddy's ex-wife, Kim Porter.
Aaron Carter begged for help in front of the world. He begged for financial support to help get him a private security team to keep him alive. He said on numerous occasions, if anything happens to me, I promise you, I am not vital. And no one said anything.
Developing news tonight. Pop star Aaron Carter. They go to something like it.
The 34-year-old was found dead.
Has died at the age of 34.
Sing it loud! Authorities say he was found in his bathtub.
He had been grappling with substance abuse for years.
I mean, this is my first podcast interview ever.
What?
I was Aaron's twin. We have our own bond. I'm just at a place now where I want to tell our truth, change the narrative for my family. We were just such like playful kids. There was the 5 of us. There was a lot of love. Nick, he was discovered by my mom in the backyard. Oh my gosh, like he can sing. That's how he joined the Backstreet Boys. Aaron really idolized Nick. He wanted to be exactly like him. At age 7, he started singing. Working like an adult, innocence stripped away from him. Things were really chaotic at home. No boundaries. Divorce was like brewing. And then we all got into drugs.
When 50 Cent releases a documentary that pulls long-hidden truths into the spotlight, the conversation shifts instantly, from quiet speculation to uncomfortable accountability. It pushes viewers to ask the hard questions. Why were these stories delayed? And who benefited from keeping them out of sight? By tracing Aaron Carter's rapid rise and heartbreaking fall alongside the unchecked influence tied to Diddy, the film does more than revisit the past. It challenges how we remember it. It asks not just what people knew, but who chose to ignore it. With familiar figures like Justin Bieber appearing across overlapping timelines, the documentary suggests something bigger than individual stories. It points to a wider pattern. An industry where influence was protected and voices were often pushed aside. This isn't just about isolated moments or personal mistakes. It raises questions about a system that, time and again, seemed to prioritize image over reality. And if the signs were always there, the real question is, why did it take so long for anyone to connect the dots and demand the truth?
Your father and losing him, and then yet earlier you acknowledged that your father had put a to your head and fired it.
Sean Diddy Combs has been swimming in both criminal and civil law.
What? Wow. Talking about a transition. Man.
Ever since he got indicted, and the storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. Recently, another wave of accusations has just been leveled at him, this time a staggering 25 lawsuits alleging inappropriate relationships with younger individuals. And while the whispers about his past connections with Justin Bieber and Usher during their early careers have been making rounds in the past months, a new shocking name has entered the conversation: Aaron Carter. Aaron, who allegedly first met Diddy at just 9 years old, is now being linked to allegations that have sparked heated discussions across social.
When 50 Cent builds his documentary around what was deliberately kept out of sight, he's not just revisiting rumors, he's rebuilding a timeline. Piece by piece, it shows how key moments quietly disappeared from public view. The film treats silence as part of the story itself, pushing viewers to question why certain truths were delayed, who shaped the...
Think you've heard it all, another layer of darkness gets peeled back. With the way things are unfolding for Diddy, this might just turn into the scandal of the century.
Aaron Carter!
I just want to make everyone happy and just love and do my music. Do you honestly think that's the death?
You know, I know who Aaron Carter is, but I don't at the same time. I forgot what it was that he actually did. But I believe he came from one of those, was it like a Disney show or something like that? I believe so. Because he has a brother, yeah.
Finishing up a meth head and a crackhead, teaching my niece her first dance moves, making music on my bed.
Aaron Carter was once the golden boy of pop, a wildly talented child star whose meteoric rise to fame was nothing short of remarkable. He was only 9 years old when he dropped his self-titled debut album, captivating audiences everywhere and securing his spot as one of the biggest child stars to ever grace the music industry. Carter was tipped to do great things and have a long, successful career, but as bright as his star burned, it faded just as fast. Fame at such a young age can take its toll, but there was so much more that contributed to the downfall of Aaron's career. Several insider sources have suggested that Aaron may have been a victim of manipulation and the toxic.
Revisiting the rise and fall of child stardom, the film presents Aaron Carter not as a fleeting headline, but as a deeper case study of visibility without protection, where talent was celebrated, but real support was often missing. And if silence is never truly neutral, the documentary pushes an even bigger question to the surface. Who benefited the most from allowing that silence to continue for so long?
I'm doing good, man.
You doing good?
Yeah, staying strong. It's been 8 months of a lot of turmoil and back and forth. But at this point, I think that I've got it under control. I'm doing everything that I need to do, and just focusing on my music, which is I love, it's my passion, and really just, taking care of my aftercare, and
which consists of what? The care. You're doing what you have to do. So what does that mean to you?
Basically, a lot of people in the news, there's hundreds of posts from media, and they all said, that I'm 165 pounds, and when I checked into rehab last time, I was 117, same weight that Michael Jackson died at, actually. And
117 pounds.
Yeah. I got my weight up and I kept it the whole time. I've managed to turn my life around. I'd be able to purchase houses, flip houses, be a real estate mogul, do touring after all the...
So you're buying and flipping houses, huh?
Yeah.
And I see that this one is
for sale right now.
Is up for this one's up for sale.
Yeah, so Christy Olympus is she's like my big sister. But she's my real estate agent. She got me to my first house, which is only like about a mile away from here.
Yeah.
And then flipped that one from $420 to $620, got $200,000 profit. Rebid. I bought this one for $620.